Oh no. Ben, we have to do the... Wake up!
Oh, big gig?
No, it's the virtual big gig!
The virtual big gig!
Live from Asbury Park, New Jersey, this is LhTV with your hosts Andy Letke and Ben Marino.
Wake people! Oh my goodness, Ben!
We're back for another episode of
LhTV. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And this one's a super special one.
What are we doing on this?
We're doing something for the people. This one is Big Gig Episode 2.0.
Yes.
Yeah, man, that's what's so special about it.
Can I tell them why?
Yes.
There are some bands that are still 100% virtual right now in our lake house world, and they're having fun doing things virtually every week. And for them to have the chance to perform the big gig, they worked hard putting videos together.
So we're doing that right now.
Doing that tonight.
That's right. That's what's happening.
So, Andy, before we get into any music, any of those more exciting things, we want to have an exciting word and listen about John's thoughts.
We got to hear from our man, Johnny.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Lake House Music family. The big gig was such a tremendous accomplishment and another example of how our programming and our bands continue to keep growing. It was also impressive. A gorgeous historic theater, one of the best venues, top-notch sound and lights, 5 cameras, even a drone camera. The band stepped up and killed it. The videos look and sound next level. It was a total blast to be there. I want to acknowledge our Lake House staff. It's amazing how much they do to make this happen. We are grateful. You're the very best. We did have thousands of viewers this weekend, so we'll definitely be streaming all the shows from now on. We also just added links on the event on our YouTube channel, so you can go directly to each band's performance. For me, the best part was how great it was to be with everyone. Everybody was happy to see each other and to get on the stage and play. It was an important payoff for all the hard work that you do. And it's a reminder of how powerful making music together is for our well-being. Quick update, our next big gig will be at the Lanes. I love the Lanes, I can't wait. So now, a new semester, new songs to choose, new people to play with, new videos and shows, new goals. This will be a semester with even more possibilities than ever. So thanks for being a part of it and for all that you do to keep this special community alive. Back to you, Ben and Andy.
And Johnny John.
I always love what you have to say.
Me too. He's always got important things to share with the people.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking is he was right, and wow, I can't believe all of the thought and the whole process that went into it. Did you want to say something about that?
I did.
Okay.
How do you know that?
Because we talk all the time.
Reader, I know.
Yeah.
I am so impressed and blown away by our team here at Lake House and all of you out there in the bands and students. What we just accomplished last weekend is unbelievable right now in a time like this where professional bands are having a hard time performing live. And what we did was just pull off a virtual music festival where the bands came in person safely, performed on stage, left,
I'm going to have to
we had
agree
a green
with
room
you.
area that was sanctioned off, stanchioned off, and it was just crazy. So the whole weekend, that was actually one of my favorite things about it, was that we were able to pull this off at a time where music is actually only beginning to come back live. So I'm so grateful for all that.
Ben, will you ask me if I had any favorite things?
No.
So I'm going to tell you, basically, I only had one favorite
really
thing.
I want to know.
Oh, okay.
What was one of your favorite things?
I just had one favorite thing.
Cool.
So I loved that the whole thing worked and everybody did a great job, and it just flowed from start to finish, and then we stopped, and then we start to finish, and everybody played really well, and you were awesome. And
you were awesome.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody was awesome. And there was just so many things that I loved.
That was one thing. You said one thing, so that was all. That was the main thought.
Favorite thing.
Andy, I don't know about you. Your voice sounds fine. My voice, I'm still feeling it.
Dude, you got to do
it's
my
getting
warm-ups.
better. I know Andy keeps saying he's got these vocal warm-ups
I got these warm-ups.
I got some special ones, but I'm not as good at them as doing them consistently as you definitely are.
I'll show you. Every morning.
Okay, let's go. Well, let's actually get to some music
next
first.
Time. We'll do it next time.
We have...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to get into
we have band one.
Yeah.
Which you're about to hear.
Oh, man.
So,
I'm excited.
This band is amazing. They've worked so hard on this. This is actually their first LhTV video performance in history.
That's very special.
So, they're actually starting to prepare a couple more songs as well that we will see in the future. But the first song, led by their instructor, Ray Suey.
That's who?
Ray, you rock.
Thanks,
This
Ray.
band meets on Wednesday nights.
Mm-hmm.
And let's give it up for 3 NonJohns.
All right, I'd like to introduce my group 3 NonJohns to you guys. They're going to be playing Dragging the Line by Tommy James. The song features Dave on vocals and harmonica. We got John on guitar, Kevin on bass, and Sue on vocals.
job. 3 non-Johns.
3 non-Johns in the hand.
Which one is the John?
You're going to have to find out.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking.
Dude, Kevin, man, with the trombone too.
Ooh, Sue.
I didn't even recognize you.
What's that, like yoga style?
Yeah, meditative.
Yeah. Made me feel comfortable.
That was cool. You guys did a really good job.
Nice job. Good singing.
Dave, that's a very cool
backdrop.
Backdrop?
Yeah.
Yep.
That also made
Was
me feel
that a green
comfortable.
screen?
Come on, man.
I'm just kidding. It's the real thing. Andy.
Yeah.
Can you believe what went into this last weekend at the big gig?
You mean like the big gig?
The big gig.
Yeah. So, I mean, number one, it was easy to put together. Number two,
it was so easy.
It was no big deal that the whole thing ran without any hitches. Number three, it was no big deal that it was the first time that we'd ever done anything unprecedented like that. It was easy peasy. That's what I was thinking. Which, that reminds me, that's my second favorite thing out of the whole thing.
You had 2 favorite things?
No, I only had one.
Okay.
I'm not going back on what I said.
I'm going to have to give them a second one later.
Fine.
Cool.
I say.
What do you say?
Let's get right into the next video.
Let's do it.
Yeah, dude. Let's do it right now.
Oh, man. I'm going to introduce them.
Get him.
So, led by Ray Sui, the same teacher as band number 1.
We love Ray Sui.
This band rehearses on Tuesday nights. We love them very much.
It's true.
They have a special song for you. It's a feel-good song.
Yeah.
It's actually a song that I heard from a little birdie. It was a song that hospitals played after people were healed from COVID.
Are you serious?
And they left the hospitals.
Oh, man, that's nice.
Yes. You'll find out the song in just a moment. But here is, and give it up for 30 Day Supply.
I'd like to introduce my group 30 Day Supply to you guys. They're going to be playing Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. The song features Amanda on bass, George on guitar, and Josh on vocals and guitar.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. It's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Little darling, I feel the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I
Yes.
Yeah.
30 day
baby.
supply.
That's what I'm talking about. 30 day supply.
I need to tell you something, Andy.
Yeah, tell me.
That name was actually formed during COVID.
It's the truth.
Yes. And also, George, Amanda, that was adorable. You guys outside playing together.
I mean, don't say that.
Why not?
I mean, that's nice. You
What's
can say
wrong
that.
Okay, well, you're
No,
going back and
it's
forth.
it was strong.
It was strong. Josh, your vocals sound awesome, dude.
No, it was very nice.
Keep it up, man. Keep singing.
Yeah, baby.
and playing.
Yeah.
All
I'm
that
gonna say
stuff.
the same thing.
Andy,
I loved all of that. It was happy and made me feel good.
guess what?
You gotta tell me right now.
Every band that you guys are seeing on tonight's episode
I see where you're going.
are 100% meeting virtually every week with their teacher. They have their band virtually. They're recording, rehearsing their parts, recording their videos. And then they're also getting together one-on-one with their private instructor at a different time in the week. So that's the coolest thing.
Not even 99%.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep,
The whole thing.
that's right.
All of it.
And you can do it too from the comfort of your home with your phone. So
That rhymed. Kind of.
I've had a lot of practice. I've been saying this for weeks.
This guy's good at it.
Yeah. So we got some more music, right?
No,
but first,
dude, we got something else.
we got something else
You
first.
know what it is?
It's
gonna
funny.
be
Discord.
Mandatory temperature checks will be taken at the Foreigner reunion concert. If you're hot-blooded, they'll check it and see.
Mandatory temperature checks will be required for attending the Foreigner reunion concert. If you're hot-blooded, they'll check it and see. Wait, Steve just did this joke. John, you wanted me to sing again, didn't you? You wanted me to sing again.
What do you call a musical ensemble that only uses cutlery?
What's the difference between a savings bond and a drummer? One actually grows up. One more time.
Why couldn't the beat? Why? Wait, was it why?
One more time.
I thought that one was good. Where you going?
Oh, that was funny.
That was hilarious. I can't believe that they were so funny.
I like when things are funny and,
What? No, tell me.
when things are funny.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's good.
That's all.
Guess what?
What?
Speaking of funny.
Yep.
Oh, man. I
don't
remember
know.
what my one favorite thing was about the big gig.
Ooh, what is it?
The sandwiches. So
Yes.
we got a chance to take a break in the middle of all of it.
We had like a 30-second break.
We got 30-second break, and we got to eat sandwiches.
Yep.
Do you remember?
What was on them? I don't remember. It was, my mind is just...
They were just round sandwiches.
It's been erased.
Catering. It was good. That's what my favorite
They
thing
were
was.
actually-
That was my one favorite thing about the whole
I
gig.
hate to burst your one favorite thing bubble, but they were actually wraps.
It's true.
They weren't sandwiches.
Yes, yes. Okay, good.
Much less
Juan
carbs.
said they were sandwiches. Juan.
Alrighty, well,
right, fine.
let's
Next.
get on to some more stuff,
next?
right?
Yeah.
From one funny thing
We
to
got
that funny thing.
we got a band.
And just some music.
So I'm going to tell him this time what's going on.
Tell them what's up.
So there's somebody that maybe we've already introduced. His name is Ray. And you got to watch Ray shred sometime. And Ray, maybe you can give us some footage or something. I don't know why I'm doing this with my neck, but I would love to hear with your fingertips on the guitar strings.
Yes.
Ray, awesome teacher. Here's one of his bands. The band is called Blue Rays.
Hey everyone, I'd like to introduce my group, the Blu-rays, to you guys. They're going to be playing a rowdy version of Crossroads by Cream. This song features Paul on guitar and Andre on vocals and bass.
I went down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. Down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. Asked the Lord above for mercy. crossroads, tried to flag a ride. Nobody seemed to know me, everybody passed right by. Well, I'm going down to Rosedale, take my rider by my side. Going down to Rosedale, take my rider by my side. You can still Bauhaus, baby, on the riverside. Sinking down.
Yes!
Oh, yeah,
Blue Rays!
man.
Man, it sounds like a baseball team.
Nice. I feel like a baseball team.
Blue Jays.
I think I'm the
Blue
whole.
Rays are super cool.
Wait a second.
That was classic,
It's a
guys.
Blue Rays. Yeah, classic tune.
Love the tones in there.
Yeah.
Great job on that recording altogether and the video production.
All very, very cool.
Andy.
Yeah,
you know what?
Ben.
1 week ago today, we had the immense pleasure of meeting with, well, we met with, let me just say that.
Say it.
We'll kind of get into the details.
Just get right in there.
We
say
met
it.
with Hasquatch last Sunday night
Yeah.
at the Big Gig for our After Hours LhTV episode. And, I mean, it was kind of all over the place. You know, it started off cordial and then things got out of hand.
I loved it. I loved being able to like be close to him again because he's all around the world.
It's been too long.
It's been a long time. 200 points were collected by somebody.
We still don't know who.
And but then he was there and he was with us and it felt so good. And then I screwed up because I kind of mispronounced his name a little bit. I said Hasquatch.
Well, it's pronounced Hasquatch.
And now I know. And then that
he
was
set
the
us straight
first.
on that.
Yeah, he set us straight.
He did.
And then he started. I could feel his feathers ruffle, the hairs on his back, which there are a lot.
They're long. They're
really
long.
stuck out. And then all of a sudden somebody said Freebird, and then he was like, nah.
Yeah, and then he left, and now actually we haven't been able to find him, so he's on another rampage.
So
we need to actually check into that Freebird guy There might be some liability issues there.
Yeah, I think necks were broken.
I don't know.
Let's check
Hope
out
not.
some footage of that real quick, just real fast so we know.
For more than a century, the Paramount Theater has been a place of elegance and artistry. When the man who has come to be known as Hasquatch took the stage, the floor rumbled. Ben Marino and Andy Letke were visibly in awe at the sight of the man-beast, a creature who had scared children, destroyed precious guitars, and had become a legend of mythical proportions. It only took a moment for the hair-covered musician to become enraged, storming off the stage, only to return to rip the hosts in effigy. Then, when tensions were already at a fever pitch, off in the distance, a sound no one wanted to hear. It was, of course, Freebird.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa.
Well, I cannot wait to see Hasquatch on episode 18. What craziness he's going to be up to.
I can't even imagine what he's going to do.
I love that guy, though. You know, he scares me a little bit, but
he's very scary.
He has a big heart.
Ain't nobody be wanting to tussle with him.
Nope.
That's what I'm talking about.
Andy, didn't you want to tell us something?
I did. Can
What's
I tell you
going
something?
on?
Can I tell you something kind of special?
Yeah.
So,
You got the mic.
oh, I do. Check this out. I'm going to tell you something super serious. No, I'm just joking. It's actually very cool. So, number one, I've been married for 10 years.
Whoa.
So that's one of my anniversaries. Woo! Awesome times.
Wow, congratulations.
But I got another one.
Okay.
A 1-year anniversary with Andy Letke and Lake House. I've been here for 1 year.
Everybody.
Today, baby. I mean, I
It's
know.
going
I know this
wild.
week. Come on. Everybody
Man.
wants that. That's what I'm talking about.
It's great to have you here.
It feels
It's been an amazing year.
more than incredible. Thank you very much.
Wow.
I can't wait for my next
I
year.
don't know what I'd do if you weren't here without you.
I feel the same way about you, Ben.
Man.
It's like my 1-year anniversary with you.
Oh, it's like 3 anniversaries all tucked into one.
I feel so good.
Well,
Let's do some music.
let's do some music.
Okay.
Can I tell them about it?
Yes.
Cool. So Andy just had 3 amazing anniversaries. Super
I'm
pumped for him.
exhausted.
But speaking of anniversaries, this is the first anniversary of Desiree performing with this band in the studio. So they're performing a song called Golden by Jill Scott.
So good.
Hit tune, fun vibes, killer band. Let me tell you who's in this band too.
Do it.
This guy over here playing some keyboard, I believe.
Yeah, B3.
Santo on drums.
Yeah.
We got Rob playing bass.
Oh.
Jose's playing some keys and singing.
Mm-hmm.
Richie's playing guitar.
Yeah.
Kiki's backing Des up on vocals. And we got Miss Desiree Spinks herself singing, leading the band.
She's on The Voice.
So, without further ado, here is
Desiree Spinks and the Lake House Band.
Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm taking my freedom, pulling it off the shelf, putting it on my chain, wearing it round my neck. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my car. Wherever I choose to go, it will take me far. I'm living my life like it's golden, 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 golden, living my life like it's 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 golden, golden. I'm taking my own freedom, putting it in my song, singing loud and strong, my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden, golden.
I started singing probably in diapers. My parents loved to listen to music, and they would put on the vinyl, yes, back that old, in the kitchen. And we'd be cleaning to the Thriller album and Songs in the Key of Life, and I would just be mimicking and singing along in my little diaper dances. And hello, my name is Desiree Spinks. I am a vocalist, multi-instrumentalist, lead singer of Des and the Swagmatics, Asbury Park funk sensation, and also a teacher here at Lake House.
Play your silly lucky. Face is straight, but the story stays the same, yeah.
When I was young, I had a catastrophic arm breaking when I was about 7 years old, and I couldn't go outside anymore, but I had a little tiny Casio keyboard, so I taught myself how to play piano, and I would just play along again to everything that I would hear. From there, I went to school to be an English teacher and an actor. I thought I wanted to be an actor in New York City. So I was back and forth to the city, going on auditions at 19 while still maintaining a job, while still going to school to be a teacher. Auditioning wasn't working out for me. My voice was too old and too big for the parts that I was auditioning for. So I said, this is it. I'm quitting acting. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, I guess I'll just be an English teacher. Tears, tears, tears. And the day that I quit, the following day, my best friend, Dory LhTV, now Andy's wife, invited me to come see her boyfriend at the time band play at the Wonder Bar, Day Soul. And we're hanging out before the show, and they're like, hey, do you sing? And at this point, I've been singing my whole life, and I'm like, yeah, I sing. Why? What's up? So I'm in the audience, and I'm standing there, and then out of nowhere, I'm just standing there and enjoying the show. Albie pulls me on stage and says, sing whatever you want. It's like, what? Oh my God, what? So I did, and the following day, they called me and asked me if I wanted to tour with Day Soul, and I said, yeah. Singing on stage and the consistency of performance and having to do the same show at the same energy every single night, you know, and then traveling in between and then eating on the road and the camaraderie of the band and everything. It was absolutely life-changing. I'm on my way. So after that, Day Soul breaks up, and I kicked around Asbury Park for a little while. I sang backup in a couple of different bands, and that was a different experience. Up until that point, I had been a backup singer, and it was where I was comfortable, and show me where to stand and sing, and I'll do it. After a long enough period of all of these bad turns happening, singing backup, I looked at the people that were my bosses, and I was like, I can do this. I don't need them to do this. You know? So I started writing my own music. I started playing around at open mics. I had a few friends that I knew from singing and playing backup and playing around in Asbury, and I called them and I'm like, I'm thinking about starting a band. What do you guys think? And from there, that was when Des and the Swagmatics became my baby, my child. And it's been wonderful, an up and down road ever since.
Baby, would you let me get it? If you see that I was with it, break it off. Oh, baby, would you let me break you off?
I'm actually a music teacher because of Andy's pushing. Touring with Andy and seeing me sing and play all the instruments. And I heard that Andy had come here, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then about a week or so later, he gave me the call. And since Andy is kind of the predicator, is that a word? to my entire teaching career, and he called me and said, I got this great job, I have this great opportunity for you, I think you would do a lot of good here. Do you want to come and try it out? And since he got me into this place in the first place, I couldn't help but trust him and follow him implicitly to where he said it was the right place to go. It's cool to not only work with the staff, who is, a lot of them are friends of mine, which is really cool, but also to see these kids kind of come up in this system and see all of this talent just raw for the juicing. And everyone here is just so open and so open to new ideas and so open to growing and trying new things. A lot of the School of Rock model, not to talk crap about another company, but a lot of the School of Rock model is learn to play this song, not learn to be a musician, And I really love that the most about this kind of model is that, songwriting is encouraged. That's something that I wish I had gotten into when I was young. And learning to find your own voice is encouraged, and not learning to emulate the voice of somebody else, is another thing that it took me way longer to learn. And I wish I had started on earlier.
Everybody knows who's to blame.
Thanks. All right, why don't we play a little bit together, please?
Great.
No vocals at this point, please.
I'll start it off.
Listen, from here on out, if I just say play a little bit, I just mean a little bit. I just mean like 10 seconds, that's it. That's all I need. And I don't know if you're going to mention cymbals on purpose, but I just need you to bring the cymbals back a little bit, because it's killing me over here on the soundboard.
I'm sorry, that's my sound. You're supposed to do your job. I'm doing my job.
I'm trying to do my job, and my job is to help you guys, okay?
Can I help you do your job a little better?
I definitely don't. What do you usually do? I don't need.
Wow!
Oh boy! I just went cross-eyed on that
Man,
one.
I was saying some karate terms. I've been watching too much.
That's what I'm talking about.
Too much karate movies.
Actually, he was the one that was talking about it.
Anyway,
I just like saying that.
jazz band. That was killer.
Woo! So many good teachers playing instruments at the same time. I love that.
At the same time, I wanted to also mention about the teachers. We have such an incredible community of teachers that just performed at the big gig with their bands, helped them prepare for the big gig.
Let's go like that one.
Why are we doing this?
Just because. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm out of ideas. So
yeah. And all these teachers helped all of their students figure out how to play all of their instruments, and it was really nice. You know what I'm saying? You're right. Okay, so hold on. Let's get to the next band. Right?
I don't know, man. That delay is like
it's
haunting
intense.
me. I just want to.
I have to get in there and do that too. Woo! Our next band has a teacher whose name is Tom C. And he has more of the last name that happens after the letter C, but it's just fun for me to say it like that. Tom's awesome.
Well, I did know a guy in high school. His last name was C.
Well, but not this guy.
Nope.
No.
Sorry.
It's either Ciccone or Ciccone.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Anyway, this band, give it up. This is not their first time on LhTV, not their second, but not their third either. They've actually had a lot of videos. Too many to count.
It's a bunch.
But give it up for Spanish Pigeon Cheese.
Thanks, guys. I'm super excited and proud to welcome back Spanish Pigeon Cheese. They're a great band. They do awesome covers. We got JD Liedersdorf on guitar and vocals, Ethan Bodner on guitar, James Princeton on bass, Joey Murphy plays the keyboards on this song, and Anthony Aboud plays the drums. And the song is called Marty Bum by the Arctic Monkeys. It's a great song. They did an awesome cover. Enjoy.
Looking down the barrel of a gun and it goes off. And how come all these words? Oh, there's a very pleasant side to you. The side I much prefer is one that laughs and jokes around. Remember cuddles in the kitchen, yeah, to get things off the ground. And it was up and away. Oh, but it's right hard to remember that on a day like today when you're home. Arguments to do, and you got the face on. Well, now that Marty Bum, oh, I'm in trouble again, aren't I? I thought as much. Was you turned over there, pulling that silent disappointment face, the one that I can't bear is one day. Laugh and joke around. Remember cuddles in the kitchen, yeah, to get things off the ground. And it was up and away. Oh, but it's right hard to remember that on a day like today when you're all argumentative. And you got the face on, and yeah, I'm sorry I was late. I missed the train and then the traffic was a stage. Well, I can't be asked, carry on in this debate that reoccurs. Oh, when you said, okay, well, of course I do, yeah, clearly do, yeah. Remember colors in the kitchen, yeah, to get it off the ground, and it was up and away. Oh, but it's great hard to remember that on a day like today when you're all argumentative and you got the face on.
Whoa!
Yes!
SPC!
Yeah.
SPC! SPC! SPC!
I was thinking Spanish pigeon cheese, Spanish pigeon cheese. You're back in. You can't get enough.
I can't get enough of that delay. Guys,
Nice.
that was great.
Mhm.
I really feel like, and I've been saying this for the last few weeks as
He
I've
has.
listened to their music.
I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. I know exactly
You do,
what
right?
yeah, he's gonna say they're so much better than they were at the beginning of the season.
That's one thing. The other thing was, you guys have really been developing a sound.
Oh, that's
one
true.
of the coolest things and one of the hardest things to do as a unit, as a band, as a musician, developing your own sound. So I got to give credit to SPC, Spanish Pigeon Cheese, and everyone in there. You guys really have a really great thing going.
I'm going to go ahead and get right in there where he had to get in there and give you guys credit. And I feel like I have to give you the same kind of credit.
Yes, I wanted to.
I felt jealous that he was given all the credit. So now I feel much better.
Cool.
Guess what we're going to do?
What are we going to do?
We're going to segue into something cool. Speaking of the big gig.
Yeah.
And that this is the video virtual big gig.
Totally.
Speaking of that.
Yes.
We're going to get right into
LhTV News.
I'm Desiree Spinks with your LhTV Music News. The big gig was last weekend and was a huge success. 40 bands played over 2 days at the legendary Paramount Theater. The live stream was viewed by thousands of people. The next big gig will take place in February 2021 at Asbury Lanes. Now, on this day in music history, in 1970, music icon Janis Joplin was found dead just days after recording her biggest hit, Me and Bobby McGee. She will always have a little piece of our hearts. For LhTV Music News, I'm Desiree Spinks. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Break it. Break another little bit of my heart. Darling, yeah, come on. Have another little piece of my heart now, baby. You know you got it if it makes you feel good.
And we're back.
Thanks, Des. Lots of news.
Yeah, Des.
You're really good at sharing it as well.
She's good at singing and singing. She's good at stuff.
She's good at everything. This is like the Desisode episode. I don't know.
It's like the Ray-isode and the Desisode.
There you go.
Right?
Well, Andy, I want to share something really cool with the world.
What?
May I have the floor?
And everyone in the world, Ben.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. So, one of the coolest things that I found out about Lake House is that this is basically a one-stop shop for musicians, for artists, for anyone wanting to grow, in the creative sense. So maybe you're signing up for lessons and a band, and you play in a band for a little while. You do some big gigs. Maybe you're here for years. Your kids come here. Your parents come here. And next step, you're kind of thinking, man, you know what? I really feel like I want to start recording some music. So you actually have the ability to come back into Lake House Recording Studios, which are top of the line commercial recording studio spaces. We have Studio North and Studio South.
That's where we're at right now.
Which we are in right now.
That's true, yeah.
And I actually want to give you guys a little bit of a special tour with our studio manager himself, Michael Scotto.
Yeah.
How about we go take a little tour with Michael?
Let's do it.
Michael
Scotto.
Take it away.
Welcome to Lake House Recording Studios. I'm the studio manager, Michael Scotto. Let's take a look around. When the studio was coming together, it was important for us to have a concert grand piano. The Yamaha C7 fits the bill. It sounds gorgeous, but also it's very versatile piano. So regardless of the session, it can adapt.
Put a smile on my mama's face, cause I'm real. I've been working all day.
Our microphone collection is a heavy dose of vintage classics with a lot of modern models and remakes. It's important for us, every session's different, to have something that works for the artist. Just because something is really old and vintage is cool, it may not be the right choice for someone's voice. It's important for us to maintain a 2-inch tape machine. Whether it's right or not for your session is debatable. However, there's no debate that there's a quality to recording onto tape that you cannot get digitally.
Underneath my bed is a letter that I never sent.
This is our 1970s era Series 8024 Neve, the heart of Studio North. We've got amps. Like I mentioned, have amps. Here in Studio South is our other beautiful analog vintage 1970s era API Melville, complete with a tip jar for the engineers who go that extra mile. There's no way to recreate or emulate a well-tuned room. This entire studio was overseen by the man, John Storick of WSDG Studios. His first studio, in fact, 1968 for Jimi Hendrix in New York City, Electric Lady Studios. John was here, oversaw the entire process. So everything down to the wood choices, the wall surfaces, everything has a purpose. Let's check out some stringed instruments. Our collection here spans every great tone and sound in popular music since things got electrified.
It always hurts. Oh, and it always bleeds.
So not unlike the guitar amps, we know it's overkill. We don't need this many snares. We don't, but we have them. Here in the green room is typically where we take our meetings. We'll sit, we'll have a cup of coffee or whatever, and this is where I get to listen to what it is you're trying to do and to help you do it. It all starts with a phone call or a DM or an email. So reach out, would love to meet you and work with you.
You call after I'm gone and we said our goodbyes.
All right, well, thanks for stopping by. We hope to see you soon.
Very nice. Man. Thank you, Michael Scotto.
That guy Michael knows how to give a studio tour.
Can I say something about him?
Yep.
Thanks for permission.
Wait.
Mike. Now
please say something about him.
Yes, thank you. So Mike's a good dude. You just got to give him a call if you want to record something.
Yes.
You want to know something that's actually funny that I'm just remembering?
Yeah.
So he took everyone on a tour, right?
Okay.
My wife makes fun of me for the way I say tour. Because I'm from Indiana. But if you come in, we'll take you on a tour. So
Tor Miller.
Yeah, exactly.
One of our artist program teachers.
But anyway, you can get right in this place. You can take a beautiful journey around. These studios feel so comfy and cozy and warm, and you got to come and be with us and record here. It's incredible.
Let us know.
So let's get right into the next band.
Let's do it.
The next band has a
I'm
teacher
excited.
named Steve. And are you ready?
Okay.
The name of the band is
Pretty Pills.
Thanks, Ben and Andy. In 1975, the British band Led Zeppelin released the album Physical Graffiti, which contained the song 10 Years Gone. This particular song was originally intended to be an instrumental. Guitarist Jimmy Page had recorded 14 different guitar parts for. In this video, from the band Pretty Pills, Guy Rose Marin has ambitiously recorded and produced this track, and playing electric 12-string, 6-string, and acoustic guitars. I accompanied on bass and drums, and on guest vocals, we have Andy Letke. This is 10 Years Gone.
senses grown keen. Taste your love along the way. See your feathers green. Kind makes me feel sometimes didn't have to grow. We are eagles of one nest. Rest is in our soul. Great surprise to me. Never thought I'd see your face the way it used to be. Oh, darling. Oh, darling.
Whoa!
Pretty pills.
Oh, yeah.
Guy.
Dude. Yeah, man.
Shred, man. You're working hard in that one.
Guy was all over the place.
It's beautiful. Andy, might I add,
Yeah.
you look angelic.
Oh, thanks.
Kind of in and out, coming in, singing in the woods.
Yeah, I felt that way.
Did you see
Steve?
Hasquatch?
No.
Okay,
He was,
the woods
he was in the other
kinda
woods.
angry at.
Yeah.
Steve was shredding those drums.
It's the truth.
As he does.
You know what I think is really interesting about that video that guy put together of all of his guitars? You can really hear the different tone quality as you're looking at and listening to these different sounds. So if you were able to notice that when he does like this one solo is using a Fender, which sounds different than the Les Paul, which reminds me, takes me back to that Michael Scotto tour of the place. And, you know, and then in this place, there's this incredible guitar library of all these different guitars. And man, you really can. You can choose like any guitar you want when you're here recording.
Wow. So that's why we call it the library.
It's a library. You just
can
pick it
take
out.
the guitar out if you book studio time and use it. They're
That's
all
right.
legendary guitars, by the way, and well kept up. They work. They
I'd
sound
say
incredible.
they're epic.
Epic. Speaking of epic, let's get into one more band.
Our big gig band.
Yes.
Yeah, this is our virtual big gig.
So for this next band, and then we're actually going to have another exciting performance from Des and the Lake House Band. So stay tuned for that in just a moment. But first, our last big gig performance of tonight's episode.
The virtual
virtually.
big gig, yeah.
Thank you, Andy.
Of course.
So, led by their instructor, Brandon Flynn, this band meets virtually on Friday nights. These kids are awesome. This is our youngest group of tonight's episode. And without further ado, performing Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. Loves this song. This band is called Epic Freedom.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Andy. I'm so excited to introduce you guys to Epic Freedom. We've got Felix on the drums, Max on bass, Ashlyn on guitar, Alex on keyboard, and Christian on guitar and vocals. And they will be performing Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. Enjoy.
You're good girl, loves her mama, love Jesus, and America too. Good girl, who's crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and a boyfriend too. I'm a bad boy. Don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart. I'm free. Free falling. I'm free. Free falling. Vampires walking through the valley, move west down Ventura Boulevard, and all the bad boys are standing in the shadows, and the good girls are home with broken hearts. I'm free. Free falling. I'm free. Free falling. Lie down over my Holland, write her name in the sky, and we fall out into nothing. I'm gonna leave this world for a while. I'm free. Free falling. I'm free. Free falling. I'm free. Free falling. I'm free. Free falling.
Epic freedom. That was epic.
Man,
I'm free falling.
Ooh, I feel good.
Free
Oh,
falling.
man.
Ooh.
Ben puts things together like that in a nice way.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Guys, that was great. Ashlyn, you're shredding on the porch.
Seriously good.
That was cool.
That looks fun up there.
Alex was having fun inside and outside with his keyboard.
Everywhere.
That's the beauty of a portable keyboard. You can take it everywhere you go.
Max playing on the bass string.
Yeah, good job, y'all. So,
what?
Coming up, we have one more video.
Oh, man.
It is a lake house supergroup of instructors.
Would you call it an extravaganza?
I would call it an extravaganza.
I knew he would. So, yeah, let's get right into that awesome performance. I expect it will be awesome. I don't know. It seemed like it will be because of the last one. That's what I'm saying. So we've got everybody listen tightly, which doesn't make any sense. Closely. No, that doesn't make sense. Everybody just listen. We got Des and the Lake House Band.
It's sad to think we're not gonna make it. And it's gotten to the point where we just can't fake it. For some ungodly reason, we just won't let it die. I guess neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye. I keep wondering what I'm gonna do without you. And I guess you must be wondering that same thing too. So we go on together, living our lives. Because neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye. Every time I find the nerve, every time I find the nerve to say I'm leaving. Oh, memories, those old memories, they're getting my way. Oh, Lord knows it's only me. Oh, He knows it's only me that I'm deceiving. When it comes to saying goodbye, that's a simple word that I just cannot say. There can be no way, baby, this can have a happy ending. So we just go on, burning and pretending. Convincing ourselves to give it just one more try. Because neither one of us wants to be the first to say it. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say it. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say it. Farewell, my love. Goodbye.
Wow. Those vocals, man. The vocals.
Gets
That's what it's
me.
all about.
I agree with you.
Man, the band can kill it and all that, but then when the vocals are that killing, dude. Well,
nice.
Andy.
Yeah, Ben.
That about wraps up this episode.
No, it does wrap up this episode.
Wow.
There's no about it.
I have one more thing to share with everyone.
Yeah.
Next February 2021, our next big gig is already scheduled. It's going to be at the Asbury Lanes in February.
True.
So be
there.
Yeah. Be sure to sign up, get in a band, and be ready to shred.
Yeah, man. So after that, I want to just say thank you to the bands that performed tonight for our virtual big gig.
Thank you for getting those videos in, for preparing them, and thank you for our teachers for helping out as well.
Thank you,
Desiree.
And
the Lake House Band.
That's right. And
thank you, Andy.
I'll accept your thanks.
What else do you want to say?
Say thank you, Ben. I do want to
It's like
say
a run-on outro, you know?
Thank you, Lake House community.
Ooh, you
That's
guys
what
are
I'm saying.
family. Well, we love you all. Have an amazing night and join a band. Take care. Good night.
Peace to the people.
Peace to the people.
And you say yes, there's something weighing on your chest. And though tonight I shut your eyes, tomorrow we'll be sober and blind. Oh, we'll be sober and blind. child.